let's talk about ethics and stuff, and morality, and to, when I'm sure my main language is English, I still want to prove that I'm Polish, I have something to prove. I'm just a kid with something to prove here, So, I'm eating Tatar. I'll show him. But, judge me. Try to fucking judge me. I don't want to get crumbs of bread all over everywhere. Try to judge me. But yeah, change of plans. It's not gonna be about ethics. It's gonna be about belief, and the nature of belief is gonna be something that I already said in the other video, but now I want to say it, properly, in its own video, in a separate format. I'm really wasting your time, aren't I? So yeah, let's talk about belief. Let's say that I have this. I'm gonna give the same example as I did already in the previous video. Let's say that I have this whiteboard behind me, right? I don't look at it. I'm not looking at it right now. But I believe it's there based on the evidence that I have, right? I believe it's there. I've seen it before. I remember seeing it. The whole premise of the videos is that I make, presentations in front of a whiteboard. So that all of that leads me to believe that the whiteboard is behind me, right? So based on that belief, I believe that this is the objective reality I find myself in. So based on that, I'm not gonna take a step backwards, because I also believe that the consequence of that will be that I'll knock down the whiteboard, right? I'll knock it over. Now, if I would say something like, yeah, I believe in the whiteboard behind me, but I don't believe that going backwards will knock it over. Well, then that's a clear discrepancy in my worldview, right? In my opinions. That means that either I'm very confused or I'm lying about believing that there's a whiteboard behind me, right? If I would say to you that, if I would then say to you that the reason I believe the whiteboard is behind me because, believing in the whiteboard behind me makes me feel good, then and you can't question it, you can't question my belief in the whiteboard behind me. It makes me feel good. Everyone should believe whatever they want, without question. Well, that sounds kind of delusional, doesn't it? So why do we make exception about faith? And this is not anti-faith video, by the way. Obviously, for those who know me, I'm a, very faithful man. In more ways than one. That's not what I meant, but sure, yeah, let's go with it. I am a man of faith, is what I wanted to say. And, but I don't think that we should base our belief on feelings alone. I don't think that's a good foundation for beliefs. Because it's not about us, it's not about our feelings, it's not about what's the existence of gods or God is not about my feelings, it's not about making me feel better. Gods or God, they don't exist for me to feel better, right? That's incredibly selfish. It's an incredibly selfish way of me to look at it. So basically what I'm trying to say is that true belief is believing that the gods or God you worship are objectively true. It's their existence is an objective fact, and you believe in them, based on the evidence that you've gathered, right? You have to have some sort of factual evidence, and I've seen many Christians who are able to very eloquently present me their evidence, why they believe the things they do, and I respect them. I have tremendous respect for them. And it's the same thing with pagans. I saw pagans explaining to me right? And I'm one of them, right? I can explain to you eloquently why I believe the way I believe, but that would be something for another video. But yeah, and the most important thing, a person who truly believes will act based on those beliefs. If you see someone who says that they believe and they don't model their life based on it, right? They don't, their actions say something else than their mouth does, right? Then I would say that they're either incredibly confused and it's a coping mechanism for their feelings, because ultimately it's all about their feelings for them, or they're not actually believing, and they deep down they know they're not actually believing. They're just doing it to fit in, which I have mixed feelings about that. And as I think you know, Christians do as well. I mean, there is like a passage in the Bible saying that it's more difficult to get to heaven than for a camel to go through an eye of the needle, right? And that many will claim to be Christians and they'll go to go to the judgment, and Christ will tell them that he never knew them. So yeah, I think like both of our sides, once again, not surprising, see things the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A bit of waste of your time, but yeah, get used to it. See you.